Honestly, I'd probably say the first one, and the first one was the Green Hornet because I was so nervous. I remember, and it's a special moment that I definitely want to share here, where is I found out that I was cast in the Green Hornet, and it was my first year in LA. I was feeling like the loneliest kid on earth, and then my mom called me and she said, "Hey, well, what are you doing on this day?" I'm like, "I don't know. I think I'm working." She's like, "Well, do you think you could pick me up from the airport?" So my mom flew into town for my birthday, and that would turned out that that would be the day before my birthday. And it turns out that I would be filming on the next day on my birthday, I would be filming. So going into why the Green Hornet was one of the most challenging days for me, just because it was nerves. I've never been on that, even though I had done the commercial. This was my first speaking part as a union actor on a big film that Seth Rogen wrote, and I was just nervous. It was those first nerves of being in that position. And then I remember on the day they came up to me about 10, 15 minutes before and they said, "Brandon, you're an actor, right?" I said, "Yes, I am." They said, "We want you to go outside. We want you to memorize this two-page script, and then you're gonna come back in here and do it in 10, 15 minutes." And like I've been calling you mom all day anyway because
Yeah.
I was nervous the whole entire
Yeah.
time. But at that moment, I didn't have time to be nervous. I didn't have time to be scared. I had to memorize the dialogue. So luckily, the other actor that I was partnered with, he had the dialogue because he had been in that part. For whatever reason, they shifted me into that part of this co-anchor and interviewing him. So me and him, we just worked on it at first. I had the paper in my hands. He said, "Hey, Brandon, let's put the paper down, and then we'll just kind of run it back and forth. It should go pretty naturally." So we worked on it. We worked on it. We came in there. They get me all uh, together because I'm supposed to be this news anchor. And right when they said action, I went and did my scene. And then after I had finished that scene, that guy came up to me and he's like, "Man, are you really a news anchor?" I was like, "No, I'm an actor." And he's like, "Yeah." They're like, "Cause you absolutely killed it." And I remember the makeup department who was at Video Village is where they kind of film and able to see everything. She said, "Man, that camera really loves you. On you like you're really loved by that camera." I didn't know exactly what she meant at the time. I still don't really know what she means by it, but she's like, "That camera loves like the camera loves you, and the way you look on film is you're gonna have a long career," is what she told me. She was
Oh,
the first person to ever tell me you're gonna have a long career. And 16 years later, we're still here kicking it.
oh,